This is 3 running backs I'm looking to drop heading into week 9, and number 1's Mark Ingram. He's been struggling all season. He missed yesterday's game with a high ankle sprain. So Ingram, he's third in the pecking order to me. J.K. Dobbins looked the best, and then Gus Edwards, he'll be an in-between tackle guy for that Raven offense. And I think it's time for the Ravens to let J.K. Dobbins be the man out there. He's explosive. He fits that offense with the read option and the quick pitches and tosses. And Gus Edwards, you want that physical guy to wear defense down. I think at this point in his career, Gus Edwards does a better job at that than Mark Ingram, who had one great fantasy game, and that was in week 2. And now with a high ankle sprain, that's a bad injury that sometimes takes 4 to 6 weeks to heal. So Ingram, he could be back in week 9, but I'm staying away from him, and I'm dropping him. He's 66% owned. His percentage ownage went down a little during last week, down 11, but it should go down more. Dobbins and Edwards look like far superior backs than Ingram. The second guy I'm going to drop is Tevin Coleman. Everyone went out there and added him off the wire. He went up 20% this week, but once again, the injury bug plagues Coleman, and once again, he got banged up in this game versus Seattle, and he looked good, man. He had 3 carries for 20 yards, but then once again, the injury came up. He was questionable to return. He never returned with the knee injury. And honestly, Jermichael Hasty and Jared McKinnon are better options, I think, than Tevin Coleman at running back. And this week, he's not going to play. It's a Thursday night game versus the Packers. I don't think they're going to rush him. Mostert should be back soon, too. So, yeah, just get rid of Coleman. Get him off your roster. And the third and final guy I'm going to drop heading into the week 9, is Joshua Kelley of the Los Angeles Chargers. He's just been struggling. I have him in a bunch of leagues, and I had enough now. I'm going to drop him. He only had 7 carries for 32 yards and a catch for -7 yards. So 3.5 fantasy points he finished with. He was third in the pecking order, was Joshua Kelley, and I think Justin Jackson, he put a strangle on that backfield. He just does more, and he's a better running. Jackson had 17 carries for 89 yards and 3 grabs for 53 yards. Far superior than Kelley. Kelley's a rookie. He looks slow to me. He didn't look good. And plus, they're running 3 guys back there. The guy Tremainian Pope, he looked good also before he got injured with a crazy hit in the 4th quarter he took. He also had 10 carries for 67 yards and 5 grabs for 28 yards. So the usage for Joshua Kelley is down. I don't want to have any part to do with him. He's still 46% owned. But going into week 9, I'm dropping him. So that's 3 running backs I'm dropping heading into week 9 of the fantasy football season.